Pounds in win and place prize money between them. Edredon Bleu going for a four-timer here then. Just the shade of odds on Norman Williamson, riding him for the first time. Sleeping Night at 5-2 is partnered by Tony Dobbin. Young Spartacus at 8-1, Mark Bradbourne. And Geos 6-1, John Kavanagh. That's the lineup for And could he make all again in this now BBA Peterborough Chase? It's over 16 fences and he leads, does Edredon Bleu, to Sleeping Night in second place, and Young Spartacus on the outside is in third. They're at the first now and they all pop over well. And the short choppy action of Geos on the inside. Don't forget, he was entered in the Victor Chandler Chase at a big race in Japan last year. So it's Edredon Bleu, clear by 4, already established his superiority over the rest at this stage. You expect him to go on and make as much as he can. The dark blue jacket of Sleeping Night, this French import that ran such a cracker the other day, unbelievable for a 5-year-old. Geos on the inside there, quick and economical, and Young Spartacus has been a bit clumsy at one or two of his fences in the past, but he gave that plenty of daylight. Gasp there as reinsman Norman just went high, and Edredon Bleu go towards the last on the far side. They really are skipping along here. Edredon Bleu comes into it. Oh, beautiful. 2 in second place, Young Spartacus, the inside of Sleeping Night is on the outer, and old Geos nipping round on the inner. Possibly better over shorter trips, where his wins have been over 2. A little bit more given the ground, possibly, who knows. Anyway, let's just enjoy this. So gone for the first half mile, and the cards really are set. And it's Edredon Bleu that has the advantage here to Young Spartacus, the outside of Geos, and the dark jacket of Sleeping Night. They're closing in on this flat run towards fence number 6. And it's Edredon Bleu. First time he came to the race, he won it by 14 lengths in '98 when he beat, amongst others, Bertoni, All Royal and Potters Bay. Year after that, he won by 2 lengths from All Royal. They jump spectacularly, these horses. And last year he beat Fidalgo by 5 lengths in this course. So they come down towards fence number 7, and over that again they all took it well. And it's Edredon Bleu, Stormy Norman riding, dark jacket Sleeping Night. I'm in the picture at the moment. Geos, the blue cap on the inside. This is the ditch in front of the stands. This is fence number 8 coming into it. Oh, really is breathtaking stuff. It's Edredon Bleu with the advantage. To Geos on the inside, Norman sees where they are. To Young Spartacus, and out wide is Sleeping Night. No slouch at all, only a 5-year-old at the next, got a bit short there. And a little bit of birch flying as they swing right-handed towards the back straight. They've won over £870,000 in winner place prize money between them. This is the BBA Peterborough Chase, and they've completed a lap. And look at the second, third and fourth. They're just having to niggle a little bit to keep in touch. Young Spartacus, Mark Bradbourne rode him when he went hurdling last year at Chepstow, just getting a little bit flat-footed there, trying to close in to the odds-on favourite, the Edredon Bleu. Sleeping Night back in 4th place now, the 5-year-old, and suddenly hit a flat spot, and he's really dropped out quite tamely, very tamely indeed. They swing right-handed then, so it's Edredon Bleu by 2 to 3 lengths to Geos, the outside of Young Spartacus, and without doubt the disappointment here is Sleeping Night, who's dropped out like a light. There he goes, and he might very well be pulled up. Probably had a hard race at Wetherby. Young Spartacus gets a reminder, so it's Geos, who's unproven over the trip, could be the main challenger to Edredon Bleu, whose jumping really does take the breath away. They continue to run towards the last on the far side. 3 more to jump in this BBA Peterborough Chase, and it's Edredon Bleu out in front, comes into it. And he takes it well. They've he's 6-8 clear now of Geos, who's 1-8 from 19, no slouch in his own right, but made it look very pedestrian. Young Spartacus, and out the back is Sleeping Night. That hard race probably telling. Quite a long run now then before they come down towards the second from home. Geos is under pressure, but there's Norman. What a spare ride to take on the champion 2-mile chase at Edredon Bleu, going for a fantastic 4-timer then in this Peterborough Chase. And so they start the turn in the second last bend, and it's Edredon Bleu with the advantage here, turning in, but Gios is getting a little bit closer with hurdle speed and is getting a big £10 weight allowance. They come down towards a second from home. Edredon, oh, mistake there. Gios in second place, they've got one to jump. And is he running on air? Edredon Bleu on the left, Gios on the right, digging deep, unproven over the trip. They're a long way clear of young Spartacus. This is the final fence on the left. We've got Edredon Bleu, comes to it. What a good jump. Gios in second place. They're a long way clear of the third. And so as they race up towards the line in this BBA Peterborough Chase, it's going to be Edredon Bleu for the fourth time. A truly remarkable performance. Edredon Bleu makes all again. Coming home in second is Gios, and a long way back in third place. A remote third will be young Spartacus, and in the end, Sleeping Knight came home to finish fourth of the four. So Edredon Bleu, the 11-10 on favourite, has won this, the BBA Peterborough Chase, for a record fourth time.
Number 1 Edredon Bleu beat number 4 Gios 6-1 shot. All four ran in Huntingdon's 250.